Welcome back to Sami J Reads. I'm Sami, and this is the place in which I read a book, I review it, and hopefully I save you from reading a terrible book. This week's book is by Lane Smith, and it is his picture book. It's a book. Wait, that's a picture book. So, well, it's for kids? Yeah, but that still doesn't mean anyone over the age of 7 can't read it. Plus, this book wouldn't be found in a first grader's classroom. Yeah, that's right, you guys. We're going to be looking at a picture book this week, and regardless, no matter how old we are, we can always find a special place in our heart for picture books. For those of you who don't know who Lane Smith is, you'd be surprised to find out what books he has helped out with. Lane Smith had done the illustrations in The Stinky Cheese Man and Other Stupid Fairy Tales. He painted the illustrations in The True Story of the Three Little Pigs. And he even did some of the artwork that you find in James and the Giant Peach by Roald Dahl. So here we have a book that's written by Lane Smith, and it's illustrated by him, which means we have like total awesome-tacularness. When I first picked up this book, it was completely random. I was with my sister at the bookstore, and I just found it on the bookshelf, and it caught my attention because, well, any book that's just called It's a Book will pretty much catch your attention. When I first picked up this book, I figured, it was just a simple instruction manual for young kids learning how to read books. Simple stuff, like how to hold the book upright and to read from left to right, and then turning the pages from right to left. I sort of rhymed there, but didn't really continue. So was this book just a simple manual for kids to understand how to read a book? Sorta. It was sort of buried in there, but it was more focused on knowing what a book is for those who are very technology 2.0 these days. You go buy it, take it home, read it, it's just pages and words and then your imagination, and that's probably one of the simplest forms of entertainment besides having an imaginary friend. Now, those of us who are watching this, we are all aware of how to read a book. That's why we're here. And we know that when you read a book, you do not have scrolling, you cannot blog with it, you can't text with it, and you don't have the texting shorthand where the letter U is used to substitute the pronoun you. So once I read this book, did I enjoy it? Yes, I loved it. It was perfect for those of us who don't really read books very often and have either forgotten how to read them or just haven't read them enough to actually know how to read books. I also enjoyed the characters, they were great. We just had 2 main characters the entire time and a third one that just pops in and out every now and then. The interactions between the two are very quick and simple. It's one question, yes, no, one question, yes, no. It's a book. And that's the entire dialogue the majority of the time. And it's not boring, it's entertaining. I love it. But you don't have it drowned out with anything. And the illustrations are perfect for it. It is just as simple as a book itself. The illustrations for them were great. I loved it, and it was very simple. You didn't move anywhere. You were just taking place on 2 couches in a living room. I instantly fell in love with this book at the beginning of the book, and I loved it all the way to the end. The end is the best part, in my opinion. And if you have not read this book, go read it just for the end. It is perfect. Now, you're probably wondering why this book wouldn't be found in a school classroom. One word. But I'm not going to tell you guys because I would much rather have you find out that word because it is phenomenally perfect for this book. Would I recommend this book to anyone? I think the answer should be already known that it is a yes because it is perfect. I don't care how old you are, whether you are 7 or you are 57, you should still read this book because it's amazing and it is going to be probably added to your library of favorite picture books ever. And if you don't have that library of picture books, well, this might be the only book you have in it. And that's okay because it's phenomenal. If you love to read, you will love this book. When recommending this book to kids, I would suggest that parents, you should read it first and then figure out how to explain certain connotations in this book for that one word. But as long as the kid has the understanding of it and the proper context for it, you know what? They'll be fine. So that's it on Sami J Reads, and if you have read It's a Book, go ahead, comment down below, let me know what you liked, what you hated, what you thought about that one word. If you want to see more book reviews, I post every Thursday, so go ahead, hit subscribe up above, and I'll see you in your inbox every Thursday. If you have a book that you want me to read, review, do the whole shebang, go ahead, comment down below, contact me, do anything to let me know what book you want me to read, and I'll add it to my to-read list of books that I have right now. This past weekend, I went down to see my sister to celebrate her 22nd birthday. Mandy, I love you. Hug! Her boyfriend had actually asked me if I was going to have a rating system, and I'm trying to think on that, you guys. I want to be creative, I just don't want to have it like 1 out of 5 stars. I want something creative, so if you have an idea, go ahead, comment down below, let me know, because I would like to have a rating system. That would be very helpful. You know, that would be pretty sweet. So that's it on Sami J Reads, and I'll see you guys on the other side of the book. Bye! Oh gosh, it's not gonna fit. Will it fit down here? No. It needs to come up here. It won't fit, you guys! It's my sister's birthday, so we're celebrating by going to Lucille's, which is going to be like an hour-long wait. But it's Lucille's, so we don't care.
I'll bring out the pot and...
Yeah.
Do you want to eat? Oh, you're fine with the chime?
Mandy, look!
You guys are all fine?
It flips now. So.
Fascinating.
Yeah, it's very handy. Then I can see myself when I'm being stupid.
You know,
it's
some
a handy
of us don't
thing.
get to see ourselves when we're being stupid. I wish Abby and I could watch ourselves. Honestly. Yeah.
But they only serve breakfast today. They only serve breakfast. Hi.
How do I look? Lovely.
Here.
I combed my hair just to come to work.
There. Now you can see yourself.
Oh, I like it. I think I gotta find a pumpkin patch to go get pumpkins.
Oh, dude, there's one right next to my house.
I have them. We need to go get pumpkins. I didn't do
Spicy pumpkin seed recipe.
Just buy a house.
Hold it.
Hold it. Sami needs to be in the video.
You can turn the screen if you want to.
Don't just jerk it around. Try to be seen.
Mulberry and stuff are getting out into.
You got a little bit of a stabilization.
In the 60s as the industrial area.
I'm gonna barf.
There you go. Around that.
So,
it's still an industrial. We
how's
turned it the
that
other way. But now, he's interested in
Sami, do you still play Ion now?
every now and then. I haven't lately.
Every now and then.
I've been busy with school.
What book are you reviewing next?
It's a book.
You don't know yet?
No, it's called It's a Book.
Oh, it's Have you caved in and read any of the Game of Thrones books?
I need to. I have a bunch of people telling me to.
She read the first one.
Andy read the first one. Everyone's been telling me to read it.
And then you can watch the series.
Yeah, I know. I saw an episode of the
Which
series.
is just full of blood and boobs.
I noticed.
No, it's good.
Game of Thrones. Everyone online is telling me to read it. It's a good book. I know.
Book talk.
Yeah.
Book talk. What is it called?
Sami J Reads.
Oh, that's better than book talk.
Yeah.
Book talk with Sami.
You need salt and pepper?
Pepper, anyone?
Sculpture.
Do you want it? Do you want me to tell them it's your birthday?
But yeah, it'll be like after Thanksgiving because Laura's going back home for Thanksgiving and she has all the stuff there. So we're gonna ship it up.
Come here, sister. My lovely sister. That I love.
Grab my tit.
But
We show love in our family. We grab tits. Tit grabbing.
Yep.
John's over there just
Lounging.
lounging.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yep. She's an artist.
I was trying to think if I could give you a book review of anything. And I'm like, well, all I've done lately is read Mrs. Dalloway.
Yeah, review that book.
Well,
Battery's about to die.
yep, that's...
Was it good or bad?
One of the characters' batteries died when he threw himself out of a balcony onto the lower balcony and just died. Committed suicide.
That sucks.
That is the synopsis of Mrs. Dalloway. And then they had a party. It was a delightful evening.
Yes.
Yes. Dealt with transcendentalism.
Should I read it?
Exit. No.
No. You should get me Game of Thrones.
Oh, yeah.
Should I sit down?
I have... What?
I was gonna make you sunflowers too,
And
but I decided not to.
this was another guy that
I didn't recognize.
Aw.
I
What?
didn't realize that this was for making it into
A beehive.
Blue grandma.
Oh, a honeycomb?
a honeycomb until,
Yeah.
until we just got here, and I was like, honeycomb, duh.
I can do it.
Okay.
It's fine.
Recording, Sammy?
Yeah, I am.
Okay. And
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Mandy.
You're gonna sound like a choir.
Happy birthday to you.
Wait, I didn't think of a wish. Hang on.
Think of it.
Okay. Yeah. Your camera's not on. Your battery's dead.
it just died. It died right when so I don't know whether.
Ah, hot wax. Putting hot
I
wax
can't
on
do
myself.
anything. It won't turn on. There it goes.
That was swell. Thank you, darling.
I don't know if I got it or not.
Oh, wait, don't scroll all the way. Oh, okay.
That's it for me.
Oh, there goes the
I'm
two.
not a picture.
birthday to you.